We can go hop right here. All right, we're live, Boone. We had you on the other day, right? You told me that your favorite sport was not baseball. Is that still correct?
It's soccer.
It's what?
It's soccer.
It's soccer. And your dad's a baseball coach, but your favorite game, your favorite sport is soccer. Why is that?
I also like baseball.
What soccer team do you play for?
I don't play soccer.
Oh. No one is quite as surprised as I. What do you think about that Calumet win? The girls are going where? They're going to the state tournament. Can you believe that? One more win and they're in the big house. How awesome is that? You know where the boys are going after they win this game? To the state tournament.
I think the Chieftains are gonna win.
That's who Calumet is, baby. All right, tell everybody goodbye. See you later. Wave. You wave to the camera. All right, tell everybody goodbye. Chieftains basketball in 10 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay.
All right then.
That was a short interview.
That was a short interview. You're a short guy. And I said it one time before, and I'm going to say it again. I am going to start packing a fan in that bag next year because, oh my gosh, it is steamy in here. Lady Chieftains moving on to state. Got another. Looks like the Canadian County Outlaws are up 5-0 in the bottom of the first inning in Piedmont, Oklahoma.
There we go.
The Piedmont kickoff. Not going to tell you what Cale Stilley did his first at bat because that's irrelevant. They're up
5-0. Starters being introduced for Kiowa. They're number 22, Corbin Lally. Number 3, Chris Middleton. Number 2, Julian Cameron. Number 21, Ethan Newberry. And number 24, Noah Belt. A little change in the starting lineup for the Chieftains tonight. We'll go with senior number 3, Brody Renbarger. Junior number 2, Mark Castillo, returns to the starting lineup. Sophomore number 14, Matt Snyder. Junior number 20, Gunnar Snowden. And junior number 24, Ryan Island, will go for the Chieftains. 4 girls' tickets to Oklahoma City have been punched. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 come through the winners bracket. The Lady Chieftains will be the number 3 seed in Oklahoma City next week. Opponent to be determined tomorrow night. Four boys' tickets getting ready to be punched. Here in Okmulgee, in Enid, in Chickasha, and at Bethel. Kiowa in black uniforms with gold trim. A little white stripe down the side. Chieftains in their home white with orange trim and numbers. Belt and Snowden to jump it up. The tip's controlled by Kiowa. This is Lolly out front. Cameron down the lane, kicks it to Middleton. His 3 is off, and Snowden grabs the board. Man-to-man for Kiowa. Snowden on the drive, his pull-up is off. Chieftains ball. There's a travel on Castillo out high. My partner's incapacitated at the moment. Getting daughter hugs over here. Newberry down the lane. Can't get it to go. Snowden corrals the rebound once again. Chieftains run some motion. High post is Rembarger. He travels. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Chieftains early. Cameron down the baseline, lays it in. Breakdown on the back end of the press for the Chieftains, and Kiowa gets the first bucket of the game. Rembarger thought about the corner 3. Snowden handles out high. It's isolated and throws it out of bounds. 3 trips, 3 turnovers. Shaky start by the Chieftains. Rembarger knocks it out of bounds. Lolly on the handle. Gets it ahead to Belt. Cameron down the baseline again. Dumps it to Newberry, nearly out of bounds. Lolly head of the key 3, off no good. Rembarger controls the rebound. Coach Mayfield imploring the Chieftains to pick up the tempo. Snowden for 3 is off. Snyder on the rebound. Misses with the left hand. Newberry lost it out of bounds. Slipped and fell. Island pull up from the elbow, is off to the left. Rimbarger offensive rebound, is hacked. Foul will be on Middleton. .305 in, the Chieftains looking to break into the scoring column. Island left wing 3, got it.
Oh no.
Downtown. Lawley splits the trap. Gets it to Cameron on the block. His little hook is good. Cameron has all 4 for Kiowa. Island on the drive. Flips up the hook. It's no good. Middleton deep left wing. Newberry works on Snowden. Raleigh on the drive. Offensive rebound twice by Newberry, and the second one is good. .63 Kiowa early. Good deal of hand checking going on. Snyder, right corner 3 is way long. Rimbarger offensive rebound, and he's fouled by Newberry. Melvin checks in for Rimbarger. Titan Wiseman checks in for Kiowa. Melvin for 3 is short. Pulled the string. 2 Chieftains got a hand on the rebound. Castillo picks Newberry's pocket, but Lally ends up with it. He's down the lane and lays it in. First bucket for Corbin Lally. .83 Kiowa early. Island steps around and scoops it home. He has all 5 for the Chieftains. Newberry ahead. Left wing 3. Skips over the top. Newberry wins the rebound. Bodies everywhere. The ball is into the Kiowa bench. Big Chieftains ball.
I think that might have set a new record for the long jump in an area championship.
That little girl on the bench is thankful that there was just a little gap there.
Wow.
Castillo with the turnover. Must be a ton of air in that ball. Weidman misses the layup.
Not blocking out. Gotta block out.
Cameron missed underneath. Island down the lane, floats it up, no good. A little bit of ragged basketball here at the Muskogee Dome. hammer it out high. He fires for three. It's no good. He chases down his own rebound and lays it in. Chieftains getting worked on the offensive glass. (10-5) Kiowa. Island has it picked by Belt. Belt lays it in. Timeout Chieftains. (30-second) timeout with 1:10 remaining in the first quarter. Kiowa leading 12-5. Shot attempt so far 16-10 in favor of Kiowa.
All right, here we go.
Castillo ahead. Snowden drives it at Cameron. An offensive foul as Newberry came to double. Snowden spun with an elbow to the chops. Wally ahead. Kicks it to Belt, and Belt was standing on the sideline.
Chieftains need a spark right here. One spark.
Snowden right wing. Snowden on the block. Gets it to Melvin on the backside. He flips it up, no good. Got his own rebound and is fouled. Foul will be on the floor.
19.07 to be exact play.
It's been a rough first quarter for the Chieftains. Going to be a quick sub for Kiowa as Kent Newberry enters the game for Ethan Newberry. Castillo for three. Got it. First shot attempt, first bucket for Mark Castillo. Lally having trouble, and it's turned over. There's 5 seconds to go. Snowden down the baseline. His shot at the horn is no good. And at the end of the first quarter, the Chieftains trail the Kiowa Cowboys 12-8.
Wow, man. Some positive things happened at the end of the first quarter.
Just 3 for 13 in the quarter for the Chieftains. 6 for 16 for Kiowa. I think we pretty much got to get our girl Bree Ray at halftime tonight.
Yeah, she'd be a good one. Where'd she go?
I do not know that.
There's no telling. Well, at least somebody got a pat on the back around here.
That's right.
I felt like I was doing pretty good. Apparently, the people have spoken now. Wow.
You got hugs.
I did get a hug.
Snowden at the elbow. Goes at Cameron. Over 2 people. Shot's no good. He got his own rebound.
Over 2 people. Hammered on the shot.
Fires it away, trying to get it to the back-cutting Melvin. Volley down the lane. His floater spins out. Island corrals the rebound. His shot's no good.
There's a trouble. No call.
Cameron with the lay-in. 8 early points for him. Snowden draws a foul this time. It's the first on Cameron and the 3rd team, I believe, on Kiowa. 4th team, excuse me. Snowden will shoot the first free throws of the game for either team. Snyder and Rambarger return, replacing Melvin and Jose Castillo. Snowden gets them both. Belt ahead, had it knocked away by Snowden. Snyder comes up with it. And a held ball is called. Pretty much a free-for-all at the moment. Dive on top of him, it's all right. Volley down the lane, an offensive foul. No, the travel is called. He was chicken winging Snowden. Castillo on the handle this time for the Chieftains. Island lost it, but it went right to Snowden. Snowden goes to work, and he's hacked by Cameron. That's not who they call the foul on, though. The foul's called on Kenton Newberry. Kiowa says thank you for that. Two more at the line for Snowden, and the Chieftains are within 2. Wally gets by Castillo. No look to Newberry. Kicks it to the top of the key for Cameron, who fakes Rimbarger, goes down the lane and dunks.
And the slam, jam, bam.
What are we doing? Belt for 3. Bang. Timeout, Chieftains. A half dunk and we lose our ever-loving minds.
Wow. Hey, don't quit.
The 30-second timeout for the Chieftains. Kiowa leads 19-12 after a quick 5 points. The bad thing is a straight line drive from 20 feet out, and the help defense was nowhere to be found. Cameron has 10 of Kiowa's 19.
Need to put the kibosh on him.
Island is fouled, headed to the hoop. He'll shoot 2. That one's on Belt. His first and the 16. Island back rims the first. And the second. Raleigh to Middleton in the right corner. Nearly stolen away by J.R. Nitzel. Middleton right wing 3 is online but short. And Rembarger gets the rebound. That ball sounds like it has a ton of air in it. I can hear it whapping the floor through my headset. Island with an offensive foul. Middleton takes the charge. Snowden re-enters for the Chieftains. He'll replace Rembarger. Snyder nearly gets the pass. Middleton left corner 3, short, it's an air ball. And finally a foul on a rebound. It's on Kenton Newberry. Matt Snyder will head to the line to shoot 1-1. 17 fouls on Kiowa. That one's cleanly through. He'll get another. Second is deep. Island steals the cross-court pass and lays it in. Raleigh out high.
So many passes nearly deflected.
Belt for 3, no good. Nitzel tips the rebound to Island, and here come the Chieftains. Snyder with a strong drive. Gets it to Nitzel on the backside, block for 2. Little hesitation dribble and then an explosion to the hoop by Matt Snyder. Then he found a wide open Nitzel, and Nitzel draws the charge on Lally. First on Lally, and we'll have a timeout by the Cowboys. 3:34 remaining in the first half, and the score, Kiowa 19, Calumet 17.
Got that pendulum swinging back the other way now. That's what they needed.
A little mo on the Chieftain side now. Got fans right there, boss.
Now, they're trying to locate The crafty Boone Tigner. Kaylee's got him located. She's giving him that mother look. As soon as he turns back over his left shoulder, that vector beam is going to hit him right in the eyes.
You said crafty. I thought you were talking about Bree.
Oh. Seth Snyder and Brody Rimberger check in.
Snowden's three is off the back rim. Nitzel gets called for the foul on the discard. Just 3 team fouls on the Chieftains. Belt on the handle. Newberry in the corner.
Nobody.
Middleton by himself under the hoop, lays it in. Island from deep, way off. Wholesale substitutions at the table for the Chieftains. Chieftains have ramped up their physicality a little bit. Down there pushing people around at least. Hey, you already got dunked on biting on that fake once. Belt's corner three is good. Snowden is fouled by Newberry as he spins to the hoop. It'll be the third on Kent Newberry. Snyder, Castillo, Melvin for the Chieftains, replacing Island, Rimbarger, and Nitzel. Six for 6 at the line for Gunnar Snowden for all of his points. Bell gets it to Lally. In the post. Newberry 17-footer. No good. We're lucky we didn't get a foul call because we buried him on the block out. Snowden spins. Misses. Seth Snyder on the rebound. Misses. And Snowden is fouled on the rebound. He'll go back to the line again. Fouls on Cameron, his second. Iowa crowd a little agitated.
I still haven't understood one word from over here.
Snowden splits the pair this time. Snyder tipped the pass. Then he got to Middleton. Seth Snyder.
Interception.
With the pick. Snowden ahead. Pulls for three. It's long, in and out. Snyder had the rebound. And Belt wrestles it away from Matt Snyder. Lally on the push. Has it intercepted by Snowden. Snowden ahead. Layup, no good. And Matt Snyder will get the foul on the rebound. A minute one to play in a wild first half. Iowa looks like they're going to try to play for one. I think we may let them. Now we come and pick up with 40 seconds to play. Belt circles back out high. Melvin picks him up. Right corner Middleton. Free throw line to Cameron. They reset. .12 to play. Now Kyle will go to work. We should give a foul here right now. Cameron's going to hoist a three on the pump fake. It skips over the rim, no good. And we'll go to the half with the Chieftains trailing Kiowa 24 to 20.
Man, after the start of that first quarter, going to the locker room down 4 is not that bad of a situation.
We've shot the ball horribly and are in the game.
Historically, though, Jacob Mayfield's pretty good at making adjustments at halftime. I think they're going to come out and be a different basketball team after half.
It's 12 free throw attempts to 0 in favor of us.
Huh.
We've only made 8 of them, though, which is probably about what we shoot for the year, 67%. I have that somewhere in front of me. As a team, we're 62% on the year, so.
What's Ethan Newberry so far? 6, 8, 2.
Newberry's just got 2. It's Cameron that's killing us. Cameron's got 10. Belt's got 8. Let's see if we can locate our halftime interview.
Oh, let me go find her. Stand by.
All right. Here with us, we got state tournament bound Calumet senior Bree Ray. How's that sound, sister? There we go. Talking to the mic.
Sounds pretty good. I can't believe it right now. It's just been a crazy ride throughout the years, and we actually did it.
Well earned. Talk about the battle in the post tonight, you and Johnston.
It was pretty tough. She's pretty good, but it was just the lowest bid wins.
Yeah, she got you 2 trips early, spinning over her right shoulder to her left hand, and then you figured it out and shut her down.
Yes, that's a very effective move.
Yeah.
I might learn from her.
You start spinning to your right shoulder, I might fall out of my chair on the air. There'd be some clatter, and people go, "What happened?" And I'll get back at it, and I said, Bree spun right. I don't know what happened. So, what was it like in the locker room post game?
It was just so emotional and just something I've never felt before. And I just felt like everything was just supposed to happen.
Feels good after being so close last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the top 4 seeds got in tonight. That's Hydro, Canute, U, and Okarche. So we'll be the 3 seed. No idea who the opponent will be, but we don't really care. We'll play them all at this point, right?
Yes, we will.
Yeah. Tell me about the playoff run. How you feel like you personally and the team have played.
I feel like we've actually connected and played as a team and finally understand how to control the ball and not turn over under pressure.
Yeah. You've been effective in the playoffs. You had 14 tonight, and I don't know how many rebounds because it's hard. I can't count that high. I only have 2 hands. I can write points on paper and then count them afterwards. But you control the boards, control the paint on both ends, and we punched our ticket to Oklahoma City. Congratulations.
Finally did it.
We finally did it. Well, thanks for talking to us tonight, and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
the adjustments were made at half. Keep my fingers crossed right here. The Chieftains come out on fire this second half.
Well, the 5 for 23 that we shot in the first half is not fire.
5 for 23.
5 for 23.
Mathematician here. That's 21%. That's not good.
No. Mark Castillo, Renbarger, Matt Snyder, Snowden, and Island for the Chieftains. Snowden or Castillo floater down the lane is good. Lolly down the lane, lays it in. Second bucket for Corbin Lolly. Renbarger in the right corner.
I guess you just get spoiled having Charlie Hager around, you know.
Well, this dude sounds like he's got a mouthful of food, and he talks too much. Snyder left corner three, got it.
And just like that.
Well, 2 for 2 is better than 5 for 23.
That's 1,000. That's a good percentage.
Rebound is tipped, or pass is tipped by Island and stolen. Snowden cannot buy one. Renbarger gets it away. Snyder wants it again. It's off.
I don't think I've seen that many shots go over the backboard.
That ball's got too much air in it, I'm telling you.
Too much air. Between the girls' game and this, that's got to be 6 times.
You can tell by the way the sound it makes when it hits the floor.
I'm not sure what 6-year-old inflated those, but come on now.
Newberry spins and is draped on Snyder. And they're going to call a foul on Snyder for a hold. It's Matt's second.
Oh, that one's going to be
Camera gets a cheapie. That's the third on Julian Cameron.
He's got a couple of choice words for the referee there.
He said, but sir, he was holding me.
Not sure I would. 25-26.
Chieftains with a chance here to take the lead. Castillo for three. That's off. Belt one-on-one with Island. Island says no.
My playground.
Kiowa shot 11 for 25 in the first half. Lolly wanted to pass. Kind of got caught in the air and flipped it up there, no good. He thought the help was going to come. Castillo has it blocked by Cameron. It's a walk on Belt, but no call. He lays it in.
Coach Mayfield wants that travel. Very bad.
Island down the lane. No good. Probably could have gone straight to the rim. Put one too many pumps on it. Belt down the lane, lays it in. That's too easy. Leads right back to 5. Castillo fights down the lane and gets it to go. 7 for Castillo. They're late on the trap, and it's 3-on-2 for Kiowa. But Middleton declines the corner three. Belt down the lane, misses the layup this time. Hangs his head. Chieftains on the push. Here comes the spin. Snowden has it blocked. Midway in the fourth, and the Chieftains trail by 3. Belt out high as Kiowa spreads it out. This is fun. Cameron on the baseline, spins, and is fouled. Fouls on Rimbarger. Cameron will go to the line to shoot the first free throws of the night for Kiowa. That was gross. Nitzel and Melvin into the Chieftains lineup.
Coach Mayfield says, rebound, please.
Says, why aren't there 4 of you down there? Cameron misses both.
If we develop a little bit of consistency here, this is going to get out of control.
Island is
in a good way.
Snowden drives on Newberry. Snyder from the free throw line, no good. Offensive rebound, Nitzel. Tries to find help and finally does. Snowden is stripped by Newberry. Volley down the lane, no good. Nitzel battles for the rebound and gets it to Melvin. Great pass to Snowden, and he's fouled by Cameron. That'll be his 4th. Newberry into the game for Cameron. Snowden gets them both. He's 9 of 10 at the line for all of his points. He is due to get something to go otherwise. Belt breaks the pressure. Kiowa spreads it again. Left wing Wally. Newberry floats it up and spins off. And Kent Newberry winds up with the ball on his chest, laying out of bounds. The Chieftains once again will have a chance to take the lead. Elbow, back cut to Island, and an offensive foul is called. That's Island's second. The third team foul on the Chieftains. Middleton left corner 3, got it. Snowden ISO'd on Newberry. Spins, forces it up, it's no good. He gets his own rebound. And he's fouled. Not sure who that foul will be on. He was in a bunch of traffic. Fouls on Kent Newberry.
His brother's down there telling him, I've got him. Not sure.
Full timeout for Calumet with just under a minute remaining in the third. Snowden will be going to the line for Calumet to try to cut Kiowa's lead to 2. Cowboys with 4 fouls. Nobody else on either team in any kind of foul trouble. Somehow.
And the Cowboys have shot 2 free throws tonight.
Those free throws.
Getting those fouls on the floor quick and early.
They are 0 for 2 at the line. The Chieftains are 10 for 14 with 2 upcoming. Kent Newberry remains on the floor with his 4 fouls. He's joined by Ethan Newberry, Middleton, Lawley, and Belt. Island, Matt Snyder, Melvin, Nitzel, and Snowden for the Chieftains. Snowden misses them both this time. He's 9 for 12 from the line. The Chieftains show a little half-court trap. Kiowa will hold for 1. Chieftains need to stop here. It'll be Kiowa's ball to start the 4th. I don't want to watch this garbage the whole 4th quarter. Newberry ISO'd on Snowden, spins and scores. Nice move for Ethan Newberry. Chieftains nearly turned it over. 7 seconds to go. Snowden drives, kicks it to Snyder. He lost it. Lawley from half court is short at the horn. And the Chieftains trail by 6 at the end of 3. 35 to 29. Started the quarter 2 for 2, but went 1 for 10 the rest of the way in the third. And while Kiowa shot 5 for 9, 1 of 1 for 3. Minutes to go from Muskogee. Chieftains trailing by 6. They have trailed the entire way. That sometimes happens when you shoot 8 for 35.
I got faith right here. Fix to turn it around, go on a run. Fix to happen.
Lally with a near backcourt. Pass is deflected out of bounds by Snowden. Chieftain's going to have to pick up. They're going to spread. Lally drives it. It's an offensive foul on Lally.
And then Mitchell gets stepped on.
Mitchell draws it again. Second foul on Lally. Fourth team on Kiowa. Island out high, he's guarded by Belt. Spins down the lane. Floaters in and out.
Island.
That layup goes in for Middleton. Largest deficit of the night for the Chieftains. Rembarger drives, he's fouled. Ethan Newberry taps himself on the chest, and I got him.
The referee agrees.
That's the third on Newberry. Rembarger will go to the line for two. Knocks down the first. He gets them both.
That's refreshing.
That is. Lally looking for help. Finds it in Belt. And Rembarger fouls him. Our fans are a little bit whiny sometimes, but we did not win that battle tonight.
Negative. We have been beat in every facet of that game tonight. I've heard complaining from over there when they've gotten the play.
Snyder forces a turnover on Belt. Tried to cross over and crossed it over out of bounds. Chieftains need to string some buckets together. We'll start letting it rip from three. We shot the three as well as we shot anything tonight. Castillo gets on the baseline, misses the layup, and there's a foul on Calumet on the rebound.
The layup's just not been our shot tonight.
We have not finished in the paint tonight. Foul on Snowden is his second.
Drop a couple threes right here. Tie ball.
Lally nearly turned it over.
Pretty easy carry there. I think the janitor saw that.
Middleton for three is short. Belt on the crash with a great left-handed putback.
Nobody put a body on him.
Island turns the corner. His layup's no good. Kiowa into the spread. Belt on the drive. Layup's no good. Tip by Newberry's no good. Third attempt is no good. Snowden trips on the spin move, turns it over. Newberry on the drive. Gets it out to Belt and they spread it again. 4:20 to play from Okmulgee. Newberry down the lane. Lally fakes with three. His coach might have snatched him off the floor had he shot it. Island pokes it away and Snowden comes up with it. Island ahead of the field lays it in. We have something on the floor. That's 9 for Island. Chieftains trail by 6 with 3:56 to play. We have more whistles. I believe we have a timeout, Kiowa. It's a full timeout for Kiowa. So we'll take it with them. Down the lane, banks it in over Snyder. He's got 16 to lead all scorers. Melvin's runner is no good. Battle for the rebounds won by Castillo. He's fouled by Newberry and gets it to go. Kenton Newberry fouls out. He did not score. Cameron will check back into the game for Caddo. He's had about a 6 or 7 minute rest.
Big round of applause there for
that's Kenton Newberry, the enforcer. Castillo misses the free throw.
Two stops, 2 threes.
2 stops, 2 buckets many times.
There's
the
one.
first stop.
There's one.
Belt chucks it over Middleton's head out of bounds. Hunter Mayfield was the closest to that one.
He's not in the game right now.
He is not.
He's only in the 5th grade. He can't participate.
Our state's laws don't, or eligibility rules do not allow that. Island can't get away from Belt. And Castillo throws it out of bounds.
Because he had a hold of his shirt.
That was doomed from the start. Pass nearly hits the backboard. Wally's handled the ball against the pressure pretty well tonight, I have to say. Belt down the lane, kicks it to Lolly. Lolly fires for 3 this time, and that's a dagger. 7 points for Corbin Lolly. The Chieftains trail by 9 with 2:20 to play.
Time to answer.
Island gets another offensive foul. Full timeout for the Chieftains. 2:17 to play. And we trail by 9.
3 stops, 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, on the ESPN website, Kiowa's win probability is high in the 90s right now. Chieftains shooting just 25% on the night. 10 for 40. Kiowa is 20 for 41. Free throw line is the only thing that has kept this one even remotely close. Foul on Snowden. He fouls Newberry to send him to the line. Third foul on Snowden. Ethan Newberry to the line for the Cowboys.
That ended up being a pretty good play.
Yeah, that's what we have to do at this point. We can't let him run clock. He missed the front end of the 1-1. Castillo finds Snowden. He can't get it to go. And a rough night from the floor for all the Chieftains. There's a second stop. Newberry fires it out of bounds.
If we get hooked up for a minute 42 right here, we can come back and win this ball game.
Well, at this point, pounding it on the block is not the answer.
No. Let the 3-ball fly.
Yep. Island against Belt, gets a Castillo screen. Spins. Floater in the lane's no good. Snyder misses the putback. He's fouled by Middleton. The 1-1 for Matt Snyder. Middleton's second foul. Snyder misses the front end of the 1-1. We're hunting someone to foul. I don't think this is the kid that we want to foul. Lally dribbles it to the half line and calls timeout with 1:01 to play. It's a 30-second timeout. It's looking like the Chieftains will be back here tomorrow night to play Stewart, who won 2 out of 3 from Kiowa in the regular season. Stewart won the 2 regular season meetings, and Kiowa won the regional final last weekend to advance to this game. Not enough internet to check scores. Rembarger fouls Belt. He'll go to the line for 1-on-1. It's probably not a great choice on our part either. Surreal leads Arapahoe Butler 37-34 in the fourth quarter. Garber destroyed Hydro Eakley 74-44.
Wow. One more time. Garber.
74-44, kids.
Golly, I'd like to hear what happened on that.
Belt gets them both. Snowden for 3, gets it. His first field goal of the night. Brings the Chieftains within 8.
Can still be done.
Fort Cobb 50, Quentin 39. So Fort Cobb and Garber have punched their tickets. Surreal leads late in the game against Arapahoe Butler at Chickasha. And Kiowa leads this one by 8 with 49.4 seconds to play. I have a feeling Garber's pretty good.
Yeah.
Their losses are all to ranked bigger class schools.
Hydro's solid. All right, boys, pull some magic out.
Turnovers and quick baskets.
Turnovers and quick baskets.
Preferably of the 3-point variety.
Those add up quicker.
Math.
Threes count for more than 2.
We are good at the math.
There's a foul, didn't call it. There's a carry, no call. And
there's a foul. Belt back to the line. And that's the guy that Kiowa wants there. I think they want him and Lolly at the line.
And bring Snyder in the rebound. Bring the tall guys.
Hydro will play Region Prep tomorrow evening.
Where's that?
There's a Tulsa area private school.
No. Where are they playing at?
Oh, they are at Enid. Belt misses the front end. Chieftains still have life.
Pull it.
No doubt. Snowden pulls the 3. It's deep. Snyder offensive rebound.
Put another one.
Island from the volleyball court line. It's long. Cameron gets the rebound. The Chieftains foul again.
That'll be the double bonus.
Fouls on Snyder. Be double bonus for Chris Middleton. He gets the first.
They're going to have a timeout after the shot here. Nope. Crazier things have happened here.
Both free throws for Middleton. Castillo from deep. Off, no good. Snowden's hollering, don't foul. We did anyway. It saved the dunk probably. Cameron will get the and one. Cameron's first bucket of the second half after owning the first half. 10 seconds to play. Snowden's three is good. But the time expires and Kiowa punches their ticket to the state tournament by a score of 50-41. Chieftains will regroup and come tee it up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock against Stewart. Back here at the Muskogee Dome in Okmulgee.